Rainbow Six Siege is a competitive shooter that makes quite a few notable diversions from the conventional first-person shooter formula, and because of this, the game has a steep learning curve. It has incredible strategic depth that personally took me around 2,500 hours to understand. Now, the first thing to learn is that there are two sides, defense and attack. On defense, there are three basic concepts to remember. Anchors are the people that play on the objective, the roamers play away from the objective. Both work to keep the objective safe. Reinforcements, however, are metal walls that the players can put up to strengthen soft walls. Common defense operators are Smoke, Castle, Doc, Rook, Tachanka, Bandit, Maestro, Mira, and Echo. Attack is similar to defense in that the players want control of the objective. Entry players are the first to take map control while support works to back up the entry. Droning is important to all of this as it provides the team with information. Common attackers are Thatcher, Thermite, Montagne, who is a big shield wall, Capitao, and Ying. The following definitions are simplifications of more complex concepts to look out for in games. If you would like more time to look at them, feel free to pause the video. Remember that everything is dynamic and nothing is black and white. As shown in the following clips, here are a lot of the prior concepts in motion. What you're about to see is a basic representation of what a normal defense round looks like. First, there is the prep phase, where the defenders have 45 seconds to set up the site. Prep phase is the safest time to do site setup, as the attackers are only allowed to drone in these first 45 seconds. Now what you see me doing is reinforcing walls, opening holes, and setting down secondary gadgets, all of which the attackers will have to either play around or fight through. The greatest strength of the defender's side is that the attackers have both the clock against them and the fact that they have to push into the defenders. What is about to happen is a defense win against attack with ideal circumstances. Not that the prep phase is over, the defense has to actively look out for attackers alongside their drones. Usually the first sign that you're about to be in a fight as a defender is the appearance of drones during the action phase. What you see me doing is looking around for that first interaction. Because I know that gunfights usually revolve around information, I'm trying to deny as much as possible. Now I've gone into a passive position waiting for that drone because I spotted it moving towards me. Now that I spotted it and shot it, I know that the attackers are going to try to move in on either me or the site, so I start moving into a preparatory position to push it back. What you see now is the opening of the wall I first reinforced in the beginning of the round. This allows the attackers to quickly push in and start taking control of the objective. However, because of my setup, I am prepared for that push and am easily able to repel it through a combination of gadgetry and gunfights. And like that, the round is won. Now what you are seeing is a different round taken from my perspective as an attacker. What you saw and heard from the previous round applies in the opposite form to the attackers. During the prep phase, you can only drone. This allows you to find the objective, find the operator lineup, and figure out the enemy's basic strategy. All of this information is important in figuring out how to best take down the enemy team. Like I said earlier, the defense has the advantage of time, so knowing how best to attack with the given information is important, as information makes you more efficient. As I'm droning, I'm taking stock of what walls are reinforced and where there are holes in walls. This helps to show where the enemy is likely going to be fighting you from. As the prep phase ticks to 0, the defense operators are going to be getting into their defensive positions. As a support operator, I'm taking the role of droning and gathering active information for my team. The information you gain during the prep phase is important, however, due to the maneuverability of the defense, info on player positions can become outdated as they move around. I'm taking a look around and in sight before I push in myself. What I see is where the enemy team is and base my attack on that active information. Now since I am Thermite, I get into a position to breach the wall similarly as shown to the defense clip. You cannot breach these walls without the use of hard breaching tools, so operator like Thermite are a must. Now what you see me doing after I breach is gaining information for my final push. This shows me where my gunfights are going to be and how to stack them to my advantage. Information wins games. I flash the shield watching my breach and start to plant the bomb diffuser. If I've set up my attack in the best way possible, the diffuser will go down and the game will go into the post-plant phase where the defenders start having to counterattack to disable the diffuser. Now that the diffuser is planted, I'm able to push back outside and get into my own defensive position. Like that, the attacker round is won. Obviously, however, real games are going to be more complex with a lot more involved than shown. Thanks for watching.